Welcome to This Is My Architecture. I am Han, and today I am joined by Kanthi from Fresenius. Welcome.
Good to be here.
So before we get into your architecture, can you tell us a little bit about Fresenius?
Sure. Fresenius Medical Care is a premier healthcare company that's providing high quality care to more than 200,000 patients living with chronic kidney disease through innovative solutions that's redefining healthcare and setting industry standards.
So can you tell us a little bit about one of your innovations?
Sure. So, intradialytic hypotension is the most frequent complications happening during hemodialysis. It might result in unconsciousness, hospitalization, or other complications. Management of intradialytic hypotension incidents requires substantial amount of staff attention that might increase the treatment cost. This architecture enables us personalized care for each and every patient, which can reduce and also track the intradialytic incidents sooner through predictive model.
Wow. So let's dive in.
Sure. So here we have our clinics where we have our dialysis devices which are used for hemodialysis. With the breakthrough of technology, we now have access to the data from these machines which are transmitted to Kafka topics.
So what are you using the Kafka topics for?
So Kafka here plays a key role to stage all the messages coming from the clinics every 10 seconds, and this data sets, the machine payloads, are also used by other applications within our ecosystem.
I see that Kinesis Data Stream is one of the consuming apps. So
that's right.
What is it used for?
So Kinesis Data Stream is using the data from the Kafka topics through Kinesis Kafka connector and processing that to Lambda. Lambda then picks up those messages and processes to Kinesis Data Analytics and then Kinesis Firehose.
For the Kinesis Data Analytics, what are you leveraging that for?
That's a great question. So Kinesis Data Analytics plays a key role here to build our features for our intradialytic hypotension model. The Kinesis Data Analytics builds the dynamic features in near real time on the machine data, as well as it integrates with the static data coming from the clinical data sets to get the complete list of features. Once the complete list of features are ready, it then sends Lambda, gets those list of features and sends to SageMaker to get the inference results out of SageMaker.
So from that predictive modeling, like, who visualizes that?
So the SageMaker results, the inference results here, are then sent back to Elasticsearch, where we are building visualization through Kibana for our user groups who can look at a patient's probability whether the patient is about to go to intradialytic hypotension.
So they're able to visualize that near real time.
That's right.
That's awesome. I want to notice that you use Kinesis Data Firehose as well. What is the purpose for that?
So Kinesis Data Firehose is playing a key role towards building our big data lake. So we are ingesting all the data, machine data flowing in near real time to S3 for our big data lake storage for any analytics, advanced analytics, and machine learning use cases.
Gotcha. And it looks like there's a data center there. What are you pulling from there?
That's a great question. So the data center here, we have our enterprise data warehouse, which have all the clinical data sets which are sitting there. These clinical data sets are also part of our intradialytic hypotension features. So Glue helps us extract the clinical data sets from data warehouse and pushes that to S3. Once the clinical data sets are pushed to S3, we are also building our static features through Glue and storing it into S3, which is then used by Kinesis Data Analytics to get the complete list of features for our intradialytic hypotension model.
Thank you for going over your architecture. That is amazing how you're able to capture the near real-time patient dialysis so that we can predict and provide that patient care, but also be able to capture the data models for more predictive and better insights for even further patient care as well. So thank you for that.
Sure. Thank you.
And thank you for watching This Is My Architecture.